All right, hello my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to continue with our Defember challenges. So today is day 13 and the prompt is magical creature. Effie's a magical creature, I think. We won't be using Effie today, but I just wanted to point it out. Anyhow, let's go ahead and grab our scrap that we are going to use today. All right. So this scrap is from Barbara. Barbara posts on Instagram. I will leave a link to her Instagram below. And I think I want to use these little fairies. Very cute. So we'll set those to the side. And what I was thinking of doing was kind of like a little accordion book. Oh my gosh, my camera's shaking like crazy. Stop shaking. Okay, cool. What I was thinking about doing was making like a little accordion book kind of thing. I do have these, I forget what they're called. They're like flashcards. That's the word I'm looking for. And I thought we could use these for our little cards and then attach them all together to make the accordion. So, oops. Man, I am just messing everything up right now. So what I thought was we could use Barbara's scraps to do the covers. Doesn't quite fit that way. We can do it this way though. Yeah, so for the covers, I'm going to use, actually for all of them, we're going to use 2 of these cards, but for the covers, I don't need any holes or anything, so I'm just going to quickly glue these 2 together. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And on the inside, I'm just gonna go over it with some white gesso. I might need a few layers of this to cover that up. Yeah, definitely will need a few layers. And I may not even cover it up all the way. I just want to mute it down a little bit. We'll see. We will see. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple more layers of the gesso down on these, and once that's done, I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I have those all done. They are set off drying for the moment, and right now we're going to work on covering these sides. And I'm kind of going for like almost like a specimen card kind of thing. So I have these time cards that I thought would work pretty well. They're not exactly specimen things, but you know, it doesn't have to be exact. We're going for a feeling here. All right, I let that one get a little too dry. It happens. But it was sticking and I couldn't move it to the position that I wanted it at. So we'll just reapply some glue. This glue is pretty fast drying. Let's see, I can basically see where I had it here. Okay. This is, I mean, I've said it a couple of times before, but I don't know if I've ever actually shown it to you. So I put it in this little squeeze bottle that I got from the dollar store. Almost stabbed myself. But this is all it is. Elmer's Glue All, extra strong formula. So, and it does dry matte as well. So that's very nice if you ever get it, you know, anywhere you don't want it. Yeah, these time cards I got at the dollar store as well. I think it's a pack of like 80 of them for $1.25. Sounds pretty good to me. So, for the inside of these, I thought it'd be fun to do maybe some of these like numbers and stuff. I've got plenty of them. But now I'm thinking, yeah, 1 second. Okay, I got this new book from the thrift store, and really I got it because the text is red and I thought that was very fun, but it's also got little illustrations in red every so often, and it has these really cool little like writing spots. There's several of them, several different styles. Let's see if I can find, see there's like cross-stitching kind of one there. So yeah, this actually ended up being a lot more fun than I originally expected it to be. So I think I'm going to use some of these. All right, there's those. We'll move those out of the way for the moment. And then here, I think here is where I can use the numbers. I can maybe get all of them in one paper, huh? Sure, why not? So we'll attach these really quick. Okay, so we do not have to worry about the backs of these ones because you won't be able to see them. Oh, I just realized that says holiday novelties. Cute. I think this came from an accounting book, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we're gonna have to move those guys for a minute. And this one went a little crooked. That's okay, no big deal. And then we've got our two covers here. All right, now we're gonna add some distressing. We are not going with gathered twigs today. Gathered twigs. I can speak sometimes. We are going to go with antique linen. I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, Brandy, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? You're not gonna use gathered twigs? No, we're not using gathered twigs today. I'm trying something new. I'm allowed to experiment. Don't judge me. Okay. Let's add a couple spritzes of water. And I'll give that a quick dry. All right, these are dry enough anyway that I can move them to the side. those together. And then we still have to do the back side of here. So just grab those up really quick. Whoa. Come here. And I'll re-wet all this Distress oxide ink on here. Smudge it around a little bit. And then just, whoop, I grabbed two of them. Put that down. Get some ink on the back of there. Some ink on the back of here. And one more. A little more water. And just a quick wipe. All right, we'll let those ones dry. And while those are drying, here's our covers. While those are drying, these ones, I'm going to take to my die cut machine and I'm going to die cut a frame border out. Be right back with you. All right, so I went ahead and cut those out. It does give you some cool little cutoffs too that you can use for other projects. So that's fun. Now what I'm going to do, I can't decide if I want to round the corners or not. I'm thinking not because of the way that I'm going to attach them. So we won't round the corners, but what we will do is use our Vintage Photo Distress ink and distress all the edges and on the inside here. Okay, so we have all of our pieces. Now it's time to attach these. Or actually, no, we wanna do the fairies first. Ooh. Oh, fairies, come here, come here. Really quickly, off camera, I'm going to just trim these a little bit more because they have a pretty thick border, so I'm going to do that really fast. Okay, let's see. So, do this one. Basically, I'm just gonna try and line it up. As best I can. So, right there. So when I was a kid, I don't know if it was my book or my mom's book, but we had a book with all the illustrations and was it poems or something that went along with them. Might have just been little stories or something, I don't remember. But just full of these illustrations. I guess the, what do you call it? The copyright must be expired because yeah, everyone's printing them now. You can literally find them everywhere. So it's subtle, but I do like the slight difference between this black text and that red kind of more, I don't know what you'd call that. It's not handwritten. just more whimsical, I guess. The more whimsical writing. So, let's see. Right there. But yeah, I love that book. Looking through that book when I was a kid, seeing all the different little fairies. And it's stayed with me since I've gotten older. I love anything mystical, magical. I never grew out of that, so there's that. And one more. I still read tons and tons of fantasy books. I would say a good 80% of what I read is either fantasy or sci-fi. Maybe even 85%, if I'm gonna be honest. But, yeah, so this kind of prompt is right up my alley. Cool. So we got those down. Now it's time to make a decision. Do I want to make these into little pockets, or do I just want them to be the card? Because I could technically leave the top open and then slip something inside, but then I'd be covering the fairy. So yeah, maybe if I'd added the fairy on a piece of acetate or something. A little too late for that. So I'll just go ahead and attach these really quickly. I'm going to quickly choose where I want to put the numbers. For the numbers, I have these I got, I believe, from Journal Say. It was a while ago, so I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's where I got them. So I want to put these ones, these ones, and then I also have one here. I hope you can see that. It says specimen number. I want to put those on here, but I don't think they'll stand out enough. So I'm going to use my Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. Okay, so we got that done. I'm just quickly going to attach. What's the other one? F, D. Put D over here then. Try and line that up pretty straight. If it's not completely straight, that's perfect, but I want it at least mostly straight. Okay. Okay, so last few steps. I'm stuck on something. What am I stuck on? There we go. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I'm putting these the right way. So this will be the outside, and I want it to open up to the fairy. So that'll go down like that. This will open, so that goes like that. This should open up onto the fairy. So that is there. And then The green should be on the outside. So, like this. Cool. Move those ones off to the side really fast. And I'm just going to use some washi tape. If I can ever find the end of it, there it is. And I'm doing approximately 1/4 of an inch. I guess, wait, no. 1/8 of an inch? Yes, 1/8 of an inch. Sorry. I'm not going to bother cutting this to be precise. I'm just going to cover it. I'll let it go. And then same thing for the rest of them. All right, and this time I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm going to use my bone folder and press it down in the center. Before I press it on the sides. And this is the way we want that one to go, yeah. Okay, we are all done. We've got our little accordion book here. So we've got 5 total spaces for writing and some cute little fairies. We used Barbara's lovely print. You can, if you look really close, I don't know if you can see it on screen, you can see the embossing that she did. So there we go. We got to find somewhere to put it in our journal. Oops. The last 2 days, man, I'm struggling with that string. Okay. Anyway. Yep, I've done it again. There we go. So let's find a page. I haven't done a white one in a while. But I don't want one that's anywhere too close to anything else. Whoop. How about this one? Next to the music. And just laying around in my stash of many, many things that I've already made. I don't know if this will work, but I'm hoping it will. I have this, this is a library card pocket, but it's got this really cute fairy charm on it, so I thought it'd be perfect. Let's make sure it fits first. Oh yeah, that fits. Perfect. So, I'll just remove the backing for that. And try to center it about there. Perfect. So we'll tuck this in here. I'm adding quite a bit of bulk to this. All right. Let's pick our scrap for tomorrow. And tomorrow, so we've got Robin again. Let's see what she gives us. Excellent. Yes, this is the one that I'm not sure if she like laid a stencil on top of it and drew all of these lines herself. Or like maybe, I guess you could maybe pencil the stencil and then put the lines in. I don't know, but however she created this, that's pretty cool. It's also a pretty thick paper, so it's talking about Nashville. Interesting. So this will be our scrap for tomorrow. We'll put that in here. And that'll have gotten us through everybody that I've received twice. Like I said, I am still waiting on Katie's. I'm hoping it didn't get lost in transit because there's no way to track it. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to our lovely fairies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I think it turned out very cute. I love our little fairies. It's very whimsical, and there's certainly tons of journaling space in here. I know it's a little simpler than some of the other stuff we've done, but sometimes I just feel like doing simple things, and that's perfectly okay. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like down below if you did, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Bye.